CO2.
Hey, yo.
We was ordering food and baby girl got mad. She was just like, how are you guys an Italian restaurant and you ain't got no goddamn marinara sauce?
I'm with her on that. That's very stupid.
And I'm like,
we ain't got no pasta here.
the sad part is this is just the waiter.
Yeah, right.
You are experiencing the CO2 Carbon Ops Rawcast. Let's begin.
That's right. And you ain't said it no better, Miss Thang. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, all of our people. What's up, man? We are in the building. This is the CO2 Carbon Ops Broadcast. I am your homie, Max Diggy Jones.
And your dude, the merciless Reese L. Black.
Hey, we ain't got no features today, so we can go bullet time on this shit. Let's get right to it. What are we talking about?
We done scared all the collabs off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're lonely. I'm so lonely. Who sings that dumb song?
Somebody lonely. I don't know.
Somebody white. Sorry. We're going to get right to it today, man. First topic today, we wanted to talk with you guys about, let's paint a picture, man. We're dating. You meet a girl, you're into her. She's dope. And you guys are going out, hanging out around the town, get to, some little ice cream shop or something like that because she's got a, sweet tooth. And another couple kind of pulls up in front of y'all. Maybe they didn't see you there or something like that, but y'all in line, they kind of cut in the line a little bit. You a little pissed. You like, yo, hey, where did they come from? And your girl goes ham. And I mean ham to the point of like, hey, bitch, getting in their face, ready to throw down, throw hands. She yelling, everybody looking, like, people talking about they gonna call the cops. Like, you ain't never seen this before from her. But yeah, she goes crazy. What do you do, bro? What do you do when your girl or the person you're dating, you find out, man, they got a hothead. They got a temper. They ready to throw hands on sight. What you think?
All right, so for the sake of, our subs and viewers here, see, I really don't know if we got majority men or majority women, so I'm just going to assume we got a majority of men watching for this one right here. All right. Now, what do you do? Me personally, I like to defuse the situation with my woman first because I don't know who the other couple is. Yeah, because, and I've been here before. I've been here before.
Oh shit! Okay.
This was in Vegas, and we went over to a little Italian spot over in what's that big hotel called, the Venetian.
Okay.
We was ordering food, and baby girl got mad because this Italian spot didn't have any marinara sauce.
Oh wow. Okay.
So she was just like, how are you guys an Italian restaurant and you ain't got no goddamn marinara sauce?
I'm with her on that. That's very stupid.
I'm like,
we ain't got no pasta here.
I underget it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hold up, wait, calm down. But no, this don't make no sense. How you guys ain't got no damn marinara sauce?
Yeah.
You guys are an Italian restaurant with no marinara. Now, the sad part is this is just the waiter.
Yeah, right.
This is just the waiter.
Right.
And then so I had to be like, excuse me, can you excuse us, sir? We will give us 5 minutes. No, give us 10. And then I looked at her and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
Like what? Like, dude, we're in Vegas doing it big. I know. We kind of had a moment last night because we got into it.
Okay. Yeah.
But that was separate.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you can't be flying off the handle over every little thing. So. She was like, but they ain't got no goddamn marinara sauce, Reese.
Wow. Still.
Wow. That's like KFC not having chicken. I was like, and I pulled up to KFC drive-thru and they told her we out of chicken. Or they told us we out of chicken. I get it, it's KFC, people running the food. Okay, I get it. So
she couldn't be curbed. She couldn't be calmed down, basically.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And then, okay, but going back to the original question, what do you do when your woman or the person you're dating? Are we saying you're a woman or you man?
You know what? Let's talk about dating first, because I feel like at that point, if you're married and you know she's hot there, you've made peace with it. Yeah,
you accepted that,
right?
But if I'm just like dating a woman, and something confrontational comes up, that's all you could really do, especially if you're not I'm not a confrontational individual anymore. I know some of y'all be like, trust me, I'm not a confrontational, it may seem like I'm a little bit, hot-headed, but I'm not. I get frustrated. Right. I get passionate about stuff. Right. But as far as being combative, like physically combative, you have to like touch me in order for me to go there,
right.
Or you got to touch my woman in order for me to go there.
Yeah.
But if it's like you just said, if somebody just jump in front or whatever, then it's just like, okay, we can have a talk about this. Why did you really just like be rude and just get in front of me? Babe, calm down. But if your woman has a short fuse, you kind of gotta find that gray area. Okay, this is what I can do. And I'm not advising anything because I don't want anybody to get in trouble. But as a dude, all you can do at this point is really just jump into your woman in front of your woman. It's like, why the hell did you really? Why you just gonna cut? Why you just gonna do that? Because that's gonna diffuse her. Yeah. Because she's gonna be. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of y'all ladies, y'all start shit like this on purpose, so
to see what we'll do.
Yeah. Y'all, I don't want to say it's a shit test.
Right.
But I believe you guys have so much confidence in your man that he will be able to resolve this, but it just sucks when you guys green light it on your own.
No, I agree with you on that because I've seen it. Yeah. I have friends that have told me, I get like excited when my man gets into fights. Like
you didn't let me know.
Yeah, no, one of my friends, we had a conversation about this and it kind of blew my mind. She was like, my dude is a hothead, but he's quick to beat up somebody if they look at me, and she's like, it turns me on. she said it turned her on. I was like, wow. There are girls out there who are really like that. I get that. I wanted to pose this question because I dated somebody that was a hothead too back in the day. She was from New York. I'm sorry, but New York, y'all know how y'all are. Yeah. So y'all, boy, y'all
let's not use the word high, just because we don't want you flagged or nothing. We don't talk about physical. We'll just say somebody who
would you get flagged for hothead?
I don't know. We don't want to anymore.
Somebody with a temper, basically.
Ill-tempered individual. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So she was from New York, and New York, you got to fight for everything. So I knew that about her. And so I was okay with it in the beginning, you know what I mean? Because, she was cool people, right? And she wasn't like that to me. She was just like that to other people. I still don't like you disrespecting and treating other people bad, right. But, I hadn't seen any crazy examples of it. It was just kind of like attitude stuff. And then there was times where she would really go off the handle. And it just is like not a good look, man, because you're sitting there, you being the man too, you're thinking a couple of things. You're either thinking, oh shit, how far is this gonna go before I gotta do something? You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, this is ghetto, this is, we just trying to have a good time, calm down. Like you could be thinking a couple of things, and I'm usually thinking all of that. But my problem with it, and this is why it was so kind of up in the air, was because part of her fire was what I was attracted to in a way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like her to be angry and treating people wrong, but she just was a passionate person in general, right? And that was attractive to me. Like her fire, her aggressiveness, that part I liked about her. I just didn't like her being an asshole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so she was antagonizing.
Exactly, right. But, without giving too many details, that translated well in other situations, you know what I'm saying? So it took me a while for me to be like, I can't deal with this no more. It's kind of tough.
There's different levels of that. Like you have your Cardi B, and then you'll have your Omarosa.
Yeah, okay.
Now, if anybody, a lot of y'all probably don't know who Omarosa is. Y'all probably know her as the chick that got the boot out of the White House.
Right.
Part of the Trump, part of the Trump cabinet administration or whatever. But we all know Omarosa as the chick from Surreal Life. Omarosa wasn't exactly, up in your face contentious like that. Omarosa was pretty much like that. She was like that corporate chick that just put her foot down and just tell you what you ain't gonna do or what you're not gonna do to me. Right. But she wasn't like,
yeah, not the finger wagging.
Yeah,
type.
She wasn't that, but she was kind of just that individual. Like I remember when she was on Wendy Williams' show, and then Wendy Williams said, we're gonna have Omarosa on the show. We're gonna bring her out. I'm gonna set her straight. And of course, when Omarosa got out, she said, what is this about setting me straight? Because I will not be disrespected. Right. Now, she did not get in Wendy Williams' face. Right. She just said like, oh, I will not be disrespected. Yeah. And Wendy Williams was like, you know what? Let's start all over. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Omarosa, give her a hand. Okay. Yeah, she didn't wild out or anything like that, Right. And then you have your Cardi B. Apparently, you see Nicki Minaj, you want to throw shoes at her and shit.
But you know what? Those are the least intimidating ones.
The loudmouth
ones. It's like a dog that just, keeps barking or whatever, but they're not going to bite nobody. You got to watch out for the Omarosas, the ones that are silent, but deaf. Yeah. Right? Like they may not even say nothing to you. They might just be looking at you like, okay.
They're like ruin your life on a
and will destroy your life.
Yes. Or hack into your laptop.
Right. They will take you on there. Yeah, like they are not playing. They have done their research and they will methodically take you down, like those people you got to watch out for. I'm actually more intimidated by that.
Yeah, them silent assassins. But that's all, back to the fellas, that's all you can really do. Yeah. She's running her mouth for you to take over. That's it. What the fuck y'all getting up in the damn line for? He's just gonna cut us and everything. Yeah, what the hell's your problem, man? Yeah. You don't do nothing like. She's quiet. Yeah. She's quiet. Yeah. She's done. And the other couple could pretty much just be like, yo, what you mean? But now it's between me and the couple. Right. She took a back seat unless the other woman starts talking shit to me. Right. Then she's going to be like, don't start talking to my man. Right. Now we have a tag team matchup. Right. But usually if the other couple's like, our bad, calm down, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Now she's over here just like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't nobody disrespect me. Us? Yeah, us. Right. I mean, damn. I mean, that's all pretty much all you could do when, somebody has a fire attitude. Now, if they start swinging, all you can do is just grab your woman and you can either try to talk to her and just be like, you can't go down like that. Like, you can't be really just swinging and go wilding out on people in public because, that's assault. Right. They're going to throw our black asses to jail and they're going to keep me in the jail longer. Right. Because I'm just a brother, And at that point, you really got to make the decision. Is this what it's going to be like? Because I've been there. I've been with two women in my life, who were all fiery. And then I was over here just thinking, why do I attract these mouthy ass crazy chicks? But it's funny because all mouthy crazy chicks, man, y'all box is savage. y'all got the best sex, honestly. You do.
That's why I said the passion is there, right? Yeah. Like they're assertive in a lot of ways that can be toxic, but in a lot of ways it can be dope too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then I think a lot of them have had to fight their battles by themselves a lot, right? Like they've gone through shit, obviously. So that's why they always feel like they need to be barking and all that stuff because that's the only way that they know how to get what they want, to get the respect that they want. So you being the man, going into that and asserting yourself in a situation and trying to, you don't got to be peacemaker, but go there and try to find, because, I make that specific example because there could be a scenario where they just didn't see y'all. They may have been in the conversation, and maybe that's not right, but they could have been talking, not paying attention, and didn't even know they cut in line with you. And you are the one that should be trying to dissect the situation, right? Think logically, talk to them, and you could step in and be like, yeah, so like, what's going on with that? Like, why y'all cut in front of us? Oh, and then like hear them out. And like you, like Reese was saying, a lot of times what happens is she's seeing you be assertive and stepping in to try to figure out what's going on. Now she can calm down because she don't feel like she need to fight the battle no more because you got it. You know what I mean? And then it could even be de-escalate it a little bit because, like, you know, maybe and if it's a logical situation, you know how to take it down. You know what I mean? Now, if it's something stupid, then okay, maybe you'll need to handle it. But at least that's how I think, you know, you might be able to curb it instead of being like, nah babe, calm down, nah babe, calm down. Like she's gonna feel like you're not fighting the battle for it. That's just gonna make her even more angry, you know?
Like, no, we're not gonna do that, none of that here. Like,
that don't really work.
You know, and this is for, you know, this is for the fellas out there, and that's a gem. In some ways, you can look at it as a shit test. I wouldn't say it's a shit test. It's as a test. Yeah. You know, subconsciously, she's not trying to test your masculinity when they just, like, you know, really, like, you know, fire off on somebody for, like, you know, doing something like, you know, low key disrespectful. You know, that's just her natural reaction. But yeah, you also got to have the natural reaction to be ready. Yeah, you are a man. You know, so you kind of got to go. You could either, like, try to defuse, or you can, like, you know, I don't condone violence of anything. Right. But like, you're right. You can't be assertive just to set things straight. Like, yeah, why did you didn't see us here? Oh, my bad. Right. And then that will back off. Right. You know, that's what. But if you're just like, oh man, she doing it again. Right. Right. You ain't getting none of that nice, huh?
Right. Because one way or the other, regardless of who started it, if stuff really goes down, who they gonna look at?
The man has to end it.
Right. They gonna look at us. Yeah. So it don't even matter if she ran her mouth and all that stuff. Like, we gotta be the ones to decide where it's gonna go. Yep. If that means it's gonna go 100, okay, but that's because we let it get there. You know what I'm saying? And if it calms down, that's the same way. So yeah, you know, she may be a hothead, but you know, you could work through that situation.
Yeah, you can, but it's a turnoff. See, it's a turnoff to me. It is. You know, like when I was younger, I used to think I was cute. When I was in my 20s, I'd be like, "Ooh, look at her." And I'm trying to think out. You know what it was? It's because when an attractive woman, you know, gets like that, you automatically think ride or die. Yeah. You know, so a lot of us be on that, you know, that Peaches shit. And all y'all young cats, I probably don't know who Peaches is. I think it's Peaches. No. It's not Peaches. It's shit. Jada Pinkett for freaking Low Down Dirty Shit.
Oh, got it.
I called her Peaches. I don't think that's her name. some. I don't know. I think it's one. I can't remember. But she was ready to ride. Yeah, you know, for Keenan Ivory Wayans in that movie. Yeah. And she ended up, you know, dusting freaking Sally Richardson at the end of the movie, you know, and then they ended up getting together, you know, Keenan and Jada. Yeah. You know, she had that little fire attitude, but she was cute. Yeah. I don't want to discriminate. But a lot of y'all don't seem to be trying to get in front of your woman if she's not that hot and she got a mouth. It's messed up. Y'all, think about it. When was the last time you saw on World Star 2 attractive women boxing?
Well, I ain't been on World Star in forever. Is World Star still a thing?
Yeah, really? Kevin Samuels. Okay. That's who made him damn near famous even more.
But I get your point, though.
Yeah, it's like you never see like 2 badass hot chicks fighting in public. You see the hot chick get jumped, which is unfortunate. Right. Yeah, but you never see 2 chicks like fight. I think the only time you probably saw two attractive chicks get into it was probably like Nicki and Cardi. But that was like barely. You know, them bodyguards.
They got too much to lose. Like, pretty. I mean, no offense. I don't mean this. I mean, like, it's a generalization. I'm sorry, but there's stuff behind generalizations sometimes, right? Just think logically. Like, 2 hot girls, they've never really had to fight for much, right? Like, they get a lot of stuff in life anyway. Yeah. So the last thing they want to do is fight. They might talk like that, and if it goes down to it, I know I've seen pretty girls fight before, but it's just so rare because it's like they don't need to, you know, like they're gonna get their way in a lot of other ways, you know. But you know, some of the people who've had harder lives feel like they literally have to fight for everything. Yeah. Then they're gonna have to go through that kind of stuff. And you're right, like it's the passion can be attractive. When I was younger, the passion may be the part that's attractive, but the anger and then just displaying yourself like that in public is not an attractive thing to me, especially at this age. I don't have no patience for that kind of stuff. But again, you can work that situation to where it doesn't become a debacle. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stand there and just let her go ham. You know what I mean? Like, you can assert yourself and try to figure out something. Because again, it could be a lot of situations that brought you there. So anyway,
hold up. Is that a phone going off? Hold on. That messed up the whole. I had a freaking alarm?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I thought you said it so we knew we didn't go over the time.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
God
That's
damn,
all good.
You know, was we recording?
Yeah, we were recording. But
Wow, y'all got a blooper.
yeah.
Don't keep that in.
I'm keeping it in. Whatever. All good. Welcome to the CO2 behind the scenes.
Rawcast.
The Rawcast.
Yeah, we gotta keep that shit.
Yeah.
You know, but go on. Anyway. What you about to say?
Nah, that's it, man. Like, we gave y'all the gems. Y'all run with it. We are going to take a break. When we come back, man, we'll talk about some more cool stuff. You've got something that we'll do. This first time we'll do that. I know you don't care in the second half. And then we'll hit it up with the fixins. This is the CO2 Carbon Ops Rawcast. We will see you in a bit. Yeah, we are back. Thank you again for keeping with us. This is the CO2 Carbon Ops Rawcast, and today we're going to switch things up a little bit. We are going to have our I know you don't care section right now. And I don't. But what we got?
No, you don't care?
Yep.
But look. Now, of course, I had to go ahead and rip a post from the homie, advice from a fuck boy, advice from an F boy. I got to start saying that because I'm going to get tired of censoring. But it's the Rawcast.
I've given up on censoring.
Like, whatever. Drop the F bomb. But, shout out from him. He's on IG. Y'all follow him. He has the most hilarious post there. But so I know we don't like to, we're not here to bash on the chick. We love the chick. We love the ladies. But we love bashing on y'all posts. Okay. Because y'all have the most no cap tweets and all that, and advice likes to come over and grab them and post them and share to his public. So he says this, or not him. He posted what this girl said. She tweeted, "Who noticed that men are no longer persuasive? Once they ask you out and you say no, case closed." He asks, ladies, y'all gotta explain this shit. You said no. What else is there to discuss?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Okay, and so now this is what's gonna make this interesting here. So now this goes back into shout out to Alan Roger Curry with Mode 1. When if a lot of you are not familiar, with him, go watch the Winner's Lounge, all right? But he has this book, Mode 1, which is pretty much like, a playbook for weeding out the time wasters. Not necessarily trying to get ass quick, no. But no. It's really for getting rid of the time wasting women. So when you just saw this right here, hey, can we kick him? Can I take you out? No. Okay, bye. So she's upset, it sounds like, to where, damn, it's almost like he didn't try. Okay. We don't know the story behind this, though. This is just what she tweeted. Yeah. But my thing is this. If we asked you out and you said no, you want us to try harder?
They do. And this is the problem.
Oh.
Yeah. This is why I do not envy people who are in the dating game right now. I don't. Because the line of what is appropriate and what is not is so hairline thin nowadays, because everybody has their, opinions about how we should be nowadays, and a lot of them are contradictory. That's one of the bigger issues. There is no real way to know what to do in a certain situation. It's going to depend on the person and the situation, because of that fact. It used to be that, yes, we were the chasers, right? And
still are.
Yeah, we still are. But I mean, but the difference is women, back in the day, it was just kind of a given that we were the chasers. The women would just, they would pick. They're the pickers. We're the chasers. They're the pickers. That's how it's been for almost since the dawn of time. And now we're at a place where, you know, people are like, hold on. Maybe I should be the chaser in this situation. Maybe I can do this. And, you know, it's all good. Like I say, I'm not saying, you know, one is better than the other. I'm saying part of the ramifications of this change that's happening in modern dating, where anybody can just, you know, do whatever, is that the rules are blurred now. Now what we thought was this is how it's supposed to be. Guy does this, girl does this, go out on the first date, open the door, flowers, all that stuff. All these concepts that we've thought about for so long are being challenged. So it is a lot more difficult now for people to know which role I'm supposed to be. Is this supposed to be a traditional role courting? Is this supposed to be a modern courting? We don't know. Guys don't know. So because of that, I think a lot of people have gotten to the point where we're just like, fuck it. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you. If you tell me no, I'm going to go on to somebody else, because we don't know. We don't know what you want at this point, you know? And then I'm sure, like, you know, I can only speak from a guy's perspective. I'm not trying to put one person against each other. It's just, I'm a guy, so I have to explain it from what I would perceive myself as being, you know, frustrated about, which is, I don't know how to approach you in this modern era, because I got to think more now about, am I doing something that's going to offend you, that you're gonna post on social media and call me a simp for, that you're gonna post on social media or tell your girls and call me a, you know, an asshole, a misogynist for, you know, like, I don't know anymore. So all I can do is be like, cool, well, then I'm gonna tell you how I feel about you. If you tell me no, I gotta take that and go. I'm not gonna keep trying to convince you or coach you anymore. And that's what a lot of guys are doing, I think.
All right, so now let's go ahead and peel back the layers, because I think it's actually deeper as I take a look. So let's start with the first line here. We notice that men are no longer persuasive. Okay, now, meaning, you know, when we see this, I don't want to say running game because it makes it sound so foul. It makes it sound manipulative, but that's the only phrase we could use. You know, hollering, spitting game, meaning more than just like, hey, you know, hey, were you out with me? She's over here noticing that there's no persuasion involved, meaning there's nothing that can like make me say, yeah. Like you said, we're the chasers, which means this is a challenge. So guys are probably literally, you know, going up to women nowadays like, you know what, you fine, I am fine too. We look good together. How about we go out? No. Okay, bye. Right. So that's what's happening. Right. You know, you and I have never hollered at anybody like that ever in our life. Right. But usually there is a conversation that takes place. Right. Hi, I'm Reese, and you are, hey, you know, how's your day going? Oh, that's why. I just want to say that you look very nice and everything. And do you like coffee? Because I love coffee, and there's a coffee shop right here. Right. You like to join me? I guarantee you we'll have a good time. Now she has to think about it. Like, man, this was fly how he came up to me. Right. He approached me with respect. Right. He said I'll have a good time with him if I join him for this coffee. I'm busy, but he don't know that. I'm not busy, but he don't know that. It's either yay or nay. Right. She wants to think about this. You know, she wants to basically like, you know what? Give me a reason of why I should go out with you, you know? But like you just said, on our end, now we're like, now you need to give me a reason why I should spend this money on this coffee for you, which is dumb because it's your idea. You asked the girl out, you know? So yeah, some of you guys, y'all need to stop doing that shit. Yeah. Pick and choose. If you want to treat the girl to coffee, treat the girl to coffee. Right, right. If you don't, then don't bring it up. Cause I hate when guys be like, it's tricking if you take a girl out, you know, for coffee or dinner. Shit. We're not gonna get into that. Whole nother episode. Whole nother episode. But the thing is this, the reason why you're even asking the girl out is to get to know the girl. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to smash, but you just gonna smash like right off the bat just because, you know, this ain't no porn movie. Right. When you want to have sex, that's when you got to become, you know, persuasive, because basically you got to let her know, like, okay, between you and the other guys, you know, I got it like that. I'm gonna give you orgasm, whatever. Whatever. You ain't gotta do it like I just said. But I'm just making a point.
Right.
But she's over here noticing that no one is basically putting in work in their approach.
Right.
I think that's what she's saying.
Right.
Way back in the day, I don't want to say way back in the day, most people buy you a drink or whatever. You don't have to do it anymore. But if there's no drinks involved, no bars involved, no coffee shops involved, now what are you going to do to basically have me enjoy your company?
Mm-hmm.
And then for you to just dip that fast, just like, I just said no and that's it. You're not even going to like put in work to be like, why not?
Yeah.
You're not even going to like, you're not going to like, and the thing is, when you said chase, like, I have never asked a girl out. They said no. And I said, all right, then bye. I've never did that before. I'd just be like, you want to. Like, why are you fronting like, like, come on.
But see, that's the problem now. That nowadays, what we could have done, and you did nothing wrong right there. Mm-hmm. Being like, hey, come on, man. You're like, I'm like, that used to be cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool sometimes anymore, because now that could get spun to be like, oh, well, I said no.
He harassed me now.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Needy and desperate.
Yeah. And now it's, and that's what I mean. Like, that's where it's like gotten to where the lines are drawn, because we may not even be intending it like that. We're just thinking like, yo, we want to get to know, we want to let you know and convince you that we're not on some fuckery. Like, we actually want to like holler at you, and we're not like no assholes.
Yeah.
And some girls are still cool. Some girls will still understand that and they let you. But then there's the ones now sometimes that'll see that, and because maybe they've associated that with guys who are, pushy and all that stuff, they think that's the spin you doing, and that's not even what we trying to say. But it's like the wars that we talk about have got people on edge to where they really have, to where it's like you can't even start the basics without somebody assuming, oh no, that's the guy, he's the misogynist over there, or he's the one. And it's like, nah, man, like, I'm just trying to talk to you. That's why I say, like, I don't envy somebody trying to be in this game right now. But you brought up a good point. Maybe she is thinking, we're just not, modern guys aren't putting forth the effort anymore. Nah. We used to put forth more effort, which is true. That is a good point. We used to, court the girl more. Yeah. And there's less of that and more of just like, hey, what's up? We doing this? No, okay, then I'm out. Yeah. I get how you'd be offended if it was that. But, again, I bring it back to this is a two-way street, man. If I'm gonna get on the guys, I gotta get on the ladies too, right? Like you can't be mad at that and then not understand where that's starting to come from. It's starting to come because guys was doing that. Yeah, guys was doing that. Guys was courting you. Guys was trying to put in the time and effort, and our time was wasted.
They really wanted to take you out on a date.
Right, exactly. We wanted to get to know you, do the whole nine.
We wanted you to be our girlfriend.
Exactly. And that's why you got so many dudes that are mad right now, is because our time was wasted. Yeah. We got put in simp mode now. Now we got a name associated to that, right? We got labeled for that. You know what I mean? Now we simping if we courting. You know what I mean? Which is what I mean. Like, so it's a balance now, right? Like, if we want to have some of that back to where, guys and girls can get to know each other and do the whole courting and the tradition, because there's still girls, you'll still hear girls talk about how, like, he didn't open the door for me. Yeah. He didn't, have no flowers for me and all that stuff. There's still girls that still want that. Yeah. But
very few. But
there's not a lot anymore, but there's still people who want that. Mm-hmm. So now we got to decide, what do we want to do? Do we want to scrap that concept and start with something new? Mm-hmm. But then we got to understand, by doing that means a lot of that stuff goes out the window. Oh, yeah. Or do we still want to hold on to those things? But then that means that you can't be killing us and dogging us out on social media, when we try to make the attempt.
Yeah. Let me step in and, pander a little bit. Pander alert. Because ladies, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like when I, was in the field, I used to approach women the way I would want, like, a man to approach my own mom.
Yeah.
So in this case right here, now that we know that there's actually girls out there that you're only saying no just to see what we gonna do next.
Yeah.
You know, so I get it. I already knew that anyway from the beginning. You know, these guys, they don't know that. They're just like, oh no, okay, bye.
Right.
You know, what should have happened here, which is something that I've done plenty of times. It's like, hey, I would like you to join me, you know, for, you know, a cup of coffee, you know. Would you? No, I can't. Well, look, take my number down, and whenever you change your mind, call me.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. Now the ball is in your court, which y'all hate. But now the ball is in y'all court. There ain't no simping. See, now some of you dumbasses out there may call that simping because it's like, man, but you're still giving her free attention or whatever. That
was the most subtle free attention ever.
Dude.
In fact, I gotta give you a dap on that because that was a good approach. I really like that.
I've done that plenty of times. And you know what? And guess what? It lets you know she's interested because she hit you up.
Yeah.
You know, there's been times where I've been hit up like a couple hours right after that.
Right.
But, you know, it's like some people just want to say no just to see what you're gonna do next. That's all it is. But if you just kind of just give up, and believe it or not, I agree with her. Believe it or not, I have to agree with her. You know. And then so if y'all gonna call me on some simp shit, well, I'm gonna tell you something. Simps get the most. You know, not to knock any of you red pillars out there, but y'all not getting no ass. You're not. You know. All these women keep talking about the simps. I really don't hear them talking about the red pillars. I don't. You know, and I'm not talking about, you know, the ones that are red pill aware. I'm talking the ones that are hardcore red pill, save yourself, black man, MGTOW. Yeah, you know which one.
The ones that could go to jail, basically.
Yeah. You know, the ones that hide behind the avatars talking shit on different panels and everything. I'm talking about, y'all don't get no chicks. Y'all get mad at other dudes getting chicks. Y'all, you know, but no, I really have to agree with her. If you don't have the power of persuasion, you're kind of done. That's what makes it fun. Sometimes, usually, we breaking bro code right now. Sometimes we holler at chicks just to get rejected. But now we have this new era where we got guys who are afraid to get rejected, and then they just move on. You know, me, I kind of like to see. I like the challenge. Like, really, girl? Okay, well, take down my number. Because I really want to see, did you really just say no because all your friends were around? Or did you really not, you know, find me interested? And if you took my number down, that's already telling me something. It's like, okay, she's just going to save face and take my number. Or she was interested. She just didn't want to come off easy around her friends. And then she's going to end up hitting me later, which had happened like numerous times. But when you guys are just like, no, case closed and just dip onto the next chick, okay, that's fine. But how many times are you going to do that? And then when you get no action from none of them, it's like, man, these bitches ain't shit. You know what I mean? I'm an alpha male. You know, I go for what I want and shit. You know what? I'm just too much for these chicks. It's like, nah, dude. And for all the so-called simps out there, you guys are a whole nother bracket because you guys lead with gift giving and materialistic. That's the simping part because these chicks didn't deserve it. You have no idea what type of woman, you know, this is. And most of y'all do. Some y'all know that some of these women are like a little bit like head cases or whatever, and you'll do anything for them with your wallet. That's the simp part, you know? But I wanted to bring that, you know, to your attention and you know.
I think it's a great topic. I actually care. Yeah, no, it's important because I think, you know, I was gonna bring this up at another point, but maybe we'll go over it really quick. It's just, you know, the reason why a lot of this is so, you know, hostile and guys are giving up in a lot of ways and girls are frustrated in a lot of ways is because now we got social media that can be used as a weapon. You know,
and off the internet.
Yeah, like the modern dating realm, like nobody wants to be dragged through social media, dog. Jeez. Like just for expressing yourself, like and people will do that. And the problem is like people will run with it too. Like even if it's the girl may not have the intention of that, you know, you have people who post stuff like that, or like the last post that we did a couple episodes back. They'll post something on social media and it's smart, and you know, girls can like rally behind it and all that stuff. I get it. I get why somebody would post it. The problem is you can't control how big it gets. You can't control when it stops, and all of this stuff can get dragged out and become, you know, viral world star level, you know, and you're dragging some dude through the mud who just wanted to holler at you. You know, it's like I don't think people understand how you can really ruin people's lives nowadays off of running people through IG or social media.
You can ruin your own life. Just a post like that might just show you her character.
Exactly. Yeah. So I get why girls are frustrated with that, but I also get why dudes don't want to be bothered, right? Because it's like it ain't worth it. I could just let it go, you know, go to the next one. And plus, like we were talking about in another episode, we got more opportunities to meet people now. So you know, I might like you or think you're cool, but then like if you're not into me, there's many other people that I could talk to that are readily available.
It's a numbers game,
right? So that's that. We're on to something that I think we could actually do parts of a series on or whatever. But
yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I actually think that took up most of our time. So maybe, yeah. But that's okay. That's cool. Maybe we can. Should we finish with that topic, or should we take that for another one?
We could touch it. We could touch on how long we got.
Cause that.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Let me just double check if this is.
This is the Rawcast. You know, everybody got to check their schedule.
Yeah.
But we do this for you.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna leave this on a cliffhanger. You guys, we will leave this.
We cliffing now.
Yeah. Because we got a topic that is really dope. But we will save this for next time. So if you're really curious about what we're gonna do, stick with us. We will be back with some more really intriguing, engaging topics. Yeah.
How do they find you?
In the meantime, you can find your boy Diggy on Instagram and on Twitter. I actually have been posting. No, I haven't, but I have the mind to post something. That's how can they find you?
You didn't say your handle.
Oh yeah, Diggy City. This is how long it's been since we've done this by ourselves.
It's been an off day.
Yeah, we're just so like whatever.
Why y'all recording? Yeah. Because we do this for you.
Right. You know who I am. Find me where I am.
My God.
Diggy City on Instagram and Twitter.
And if you want to be nosy, y'all can find me on the gram. Good evening, Mr. Black. Holla at your boy on Twitter. Evening, Mr. Black. And make sure you follow the show's gram, CO2 Rawcast. And make sure you guys jump on to our mini-series on IGTV, the CO2 Rawclusive. And make sure you follow us up on Facebook, Carbon Ops Rawcast. And of course, we're going to continue to give you the updated clips and exclusives no matter what, because we love you.
And hey, this is the countdown, man. I don't know if you guys know, but we are getting towards the end of season 1, man. We got about a month left, couple episodes left. We're going to end it with a bang. I'm not going to tell you how we're going to end it, but it's gonna be a bang, just trust me. But yeah, so y'all want to stick with us, man, because we're getting towards the end. We'll take a break and then we'll come back with season 2. And man, oh man, when I tell you season 2 is gonna be something, you'll want to hang with us.
Yeah, well, we have to make it that now because you said it like.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
Now we're obligated to.
I'm putting the pressure on. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. This has got to be. We're gonna get some fireworks or something. So we can put that in the background. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Thank you for watching us. This is the Carbon Ops Rawcast. We will see you next time. And until then, peace. Flip side, we are out.